I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. I had a feeling that this was going to be a hard video to do because I'm kind of riled up about it a little bit. What's got me fired up is my national party leader and my state party leader are both behaving like the felons in the White House. They're both either issuing edicts and expecting us all to fall in line, or they're pretending like the rules don't apply to them. With regard to the National Party, Ken Martin has started the process of forcing David Hogue out of the DNC because David has the temerity to properly represent the voices of working class, grassroots Democrats who are calling for change within the party. David, in his non-DNC capacity as the co-founder of Leaders We Deserve, is supporting primaries against do-nothing corporate Dems in safe seats. I'm sorry, but this is exactly what we want to happen at the grassroots level. But the once promising new chair of the DNC has decided to capitulate to corporate Dems and is trying to do what's best for their stock portfolios instead of what's best for America. Meanwhile, my state party chair is abso-frickin-lutely silent on Governor Polis's promise to veto the most important pro-labor legislation to hit the governor's desk, any governor's desk, in my lifetime. Local parties from across the state are issuing condemnations of the governor, but nothing but crickets from Shad Murib. And not only is he silent on this, he's also acting as if the rules don't apply to him as head of the party. Sound familiar? There's a process by which we develop our state party platform. There are rules that govern this process. But our state chair has taken it upon himself to decide to change the platform. We don't know what his changes are going to be, but my money says that he's going to take out the pro-union stuff to give Polis some political cover. I mean, you know how those rich guys are. They got each other's back while standing on ours. There's going to be several people in my comments who are going to be critical of me going after Ken Martin and Shad Murib. They're going to say something like, "Hey Vic, didn't you just do a video about people on the left canceling allies?" To that I say, yes, I did, and this is not that. The canceling is a matter of politically correct, often made up nonsense being used by low-rent creators to polish their own profile at the expense of others. What I'm talking about is fighting for the soul of our party. The oligarchs would be happy to see us wasting our time with childish fights on social media over whether or not we said the right or wrong word at the right or wrong time. They don't want us to come together against them and fascism. We must have this fight right now because we're running out of time to drag our party away from Wall Street and back to Main Street. We've got to kick these oligarchs in the nuts now and change their tune, or next year we'll still have a party that is incapable of relating to the voters that they so desperately need to come back and vote blue again. If we fail, fascism will set its roots deep into our land. We just can't afford to let the DNC and Shad Murib stay on their current paths. If you agree, look up your local party and tell them, fight oligarchy. Because fascism can only survive if the oligarchs, regardless of their party, are allowed to maintain the status quo. Good day.